you doing, sir?
There he is. You must think you're pretty slick with that little stunt you pulled.
Look, man, I'm just doing what it takes to get what I deserve.
Oh, yeah, and if you alienate your coach and your GM and your teammates, then so be it, as long as MP gets what he deserves.
Come on, you and I both know I deserve to start.
That doesn't mean this is how you go about doing it. You went to social?
You left me no
Are you
choice.
kidding me? Worst players get cut for stuff like this.
This is what I had to do, and I'm not worse players.
Yeah, well, you got what you wanted. You're in the starting lineup.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, when that little tweet or talk or whatever you put out there went viral, ownership wanted to get involved. They called, they asked what on earth was going on. We sat around, we talked about it, and Coach was unable to make his case.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
I said, I think you deserve to play. I said, I've always been a fan of yours on the court, but this is not how you go about getting what you want.
Hey, look. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, but I appreciate that.
You
Thank you.
tell yourself that when you look in the mirror?
You know I got to look out for myself. You know this.
Well, you did just that.
Hey, look, we good, Mr. Lesser?
Back it up on the court, MP. I'm not kidding.
I got you. Got you, sir. All right, Frank, you up?
All right. Well, you've been on a bit of a roller coaster recently. How does it feel now that you've pushed your way into that starting five?
Yeah, I'm happy to be starting. You know, I wish it could have happened in a more organic way, but it is what it is. I just hope we can move past this and everyone can start focusing more on decisions I make on the court instead of off of it.
So can you share, are you at all worried that there'll be a backlash after the way you've gone about handling things?
It's possible. And if so, I'll have to work hard to win every member of this locker room over. But I'm planning on doing everything I can to make sure we win games, man. And as long as I'm doing that, I don't see why we'll have any problems. You know they say winning is the best Yoda.
But I use crystals.
Yeah, we know that.
Let's make it happen!
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And here is Simmons in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. Curry kicks to Simmons. Over Diallo. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Over Payton. Harris's shot is off. Payton looking it over. Shoots the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Puts up a three. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his plan to try and take Tobias Harris out of the equation on offense. Coach told me Harris can attack you in so many ways on offense. The way to counteract that is to give him multiple looks on defense. So we'll rotate a handful of guys on him tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Guys?
Thanks so much.
That's a foul? You've got to be kidding me.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he continues to develop as a scorer.
And Simmons drops them both. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Grant gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Payton, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. And here's Simmons for 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. Now Diallo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He's a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. The pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Green bounce pass. Embiid kicks to Green. Back to Harris. Pass to Embiid. The tray. Another miss by Philadelphia. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Chicago. Grant sets a screen for Payton. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Passes it to Simmons. Stewart with the steal. Pass break Detroit. And foul on the shot. So
Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To prevent him from scoring.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Grant, guarded by Harris. Offensive rebound. Stewart makes it off the glass. Stewart's got his second basket of the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Payton outside. Over Simmons. And that one goes long. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Green. Harris kicks to Green. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Here's Grant. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Grant's got 5.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Harris. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the Pistons making a change here. Also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Payton outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul.
Tobias Harris. That's his first personal
in the early
foul.
going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
For the Pistons, Josh Jackson's checked in for Diallo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Philadelphia, Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Jake Milton in for Seth Curry.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Payton with the ball.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Milton finds Drummond. Back to Milton. He takes it in to end the run. Tries again. Here's Drummond, and at last they get one to fall.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Harris looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Rebound, Detroit.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Jackson kicks to Payton. Lyles with the screen. Fires the 3. Payton can't get it to go. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
Fought extremely hard to win that game. They were exhausted, you could tell, but you could see what that win meant to them at the end of overtime.
Well, you could see that the emotions were just raw after that one, and you could expect it. I mean, when you give of yourself that much and come out on top, that's a great feeling.
Grant the pass to Payton. And they double up Payton. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jackson has the open look, and the 3 ball is good. And the Pistons lead by 21.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he drives in. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
MP, that's for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Payton's got 19 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Harris. To Drummond. Pass to Korkmaz. Can they get it? They grab their own miss. Here's Milton. And there it is for him.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's Grant. And the buzzer set. He's checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Diallo. Joseph, he's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Payton in for Lee. Then for the 76ers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Seth Curry. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket.
Corey Joseph. Trey Lyles out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Yeah, tremendous athleticism by Jackson. Easily getting off the ground to ram it down.
Milton finds Harris. Here's Maxey. The shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. To the left wing. Grant the pass to Payton. Drives to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Harris outside. Inside. Drummond is double. Drummond with a screen on Joseph. Here's Milton. Good D by Payton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Payton. Fires for three. And another three for Detroit.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Milton with it. Jackson on him. Korkmaz, no good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. He kicks to Grant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harris against Payton. Shot clock at 6. And it's Joseph in the corner. Payton outside. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Count the basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot to stop the run. Harris, no good. The Pistons shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Jackson misses. And for the 76ers, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. There's the pass to Korkmaz. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Grant. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, I like the fact that Grant is a guy who plays both sides of the floor at a high level, always keeping his hands moving on defense, and as a result, he comes up with a number of steals.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
76ers.
Pistons on defense. Harris passes to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Payton. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Out to Harris for the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 5 points so far.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him
This
to be...
game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in a point. Grant sets a screen for Payton. Off target from three-point range. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harris has got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers. Payton against Simmons. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Payton. With the drive, Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry, rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Payton kicks to Stewart. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Grant with a screen on Harris. Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Passes it to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. In the corner, it's Harris. Green, the pass to Embiid. Over Payton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Stewart, a screen for Payton. And the dunk by Stewart.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And that's out of bounds, Philadelphia.
Sixers ball.
Harris finds Simmons. He's looking for Diallo and finds him. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Green against Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Pass to Embiid. To end the drought. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Embiid. Curry's got 6 points.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Payton drives in. It's stolen by Harris. And the foul called on MP.
About a year ago, 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry kicks to Milton. Embiid with a screen on Payton. Here's Milton. Misses the baby hook. Here's Diallo. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Drummond. And the rejection blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this.
Pistons foul. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
Detroit right now. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Thibault with the ball. Jackson on him. Clock at 6. Here's Niang, the baseline J. It's rebounded by Peyton. Peyton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket by Livers. Livers has got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Joe passes to Viper, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And it's on a bounce so far for the Pistons.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished.
Pistons foul. Peyton. His 4th personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
Really satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continue dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. And so Detroit.
John, what's up?
MP, you were an absolute terror on the boards tonight. Now, I know Coach is always preaching the importance of rebounding, so he's got to be thrilled, but what does it mean to you personally to dominate like this?
Like anyone else, I got that thing in me that makes me want to dominate. And basketball is a healthy outlet for me, so it's the specific context. Yes, I love to dominate. But I'm not one of those guys who has to dominate everything I do. Like Jordan or whatever, I can chill sometimes. But on the court, yeah, I'm coming for you. And rebounding is a big part of that. It's physical. It's intimidating. I love it. Why don't we go with Candace next?
So I'm working on a piece about how defenses are starting to selectively allow 3-point shots in order to defend the whole court more effectively. You know, the Bucks are well known for this, often giving up above the break threes, which are more difficult than corner threes or giving up threes to lesser shooters, in a trade-off for protecting the paint. How does that strategy affect your team's ability to generate clean looks from downtown?
That's something we're fully aware of, but luckily, we got guys who can make you pay up and down the lineup, down low and from downtown. So if you take one thing away, we got something else for you that we can hit you with. Now look, the NBA is always a game of pick your poison, but especially with us, we're daily on offense, and no matter what we do, we're gonna find a way to get good looks and score more points than you. Coach makes sure of that, so whatever strategy they throw at us, we'll be ready for it.
Great stuff, love it, thanks.
Thank you, good question. I am sorry for keeping you guys. Let's get it going. Let's start over here.
Really impressive start, MP. Now, did you feel any extra pressure to perform after pushing your way into the starting lineup?
None, but that's only because I put a ton of pressure on myself already, Frank. That's what gets me out of the bed in the morning. It gets me into the gym. It gets me working after everybody's gone home, you know? I'm not gonna allow myself to settle for anything less. I don't need any extra motivation.
All right, well, look, obviously everything seems to have worked out, but any regrets about the way this was handled?
I mean, of course, I don't think anyone's 100% happy with how we got to this point, but I'm really hoping we can just move past all this social media drama and focus on the important things, Frank. Important things like getting some more games in the win column. That's what I want to do. That's what my teammates want me to do.
Well, then should we just ignore how you got here then?
Hey, look, you do you, bro. But me and the rest of the team, we got better things to worry about.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, MP.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, let's go with John next.
Tonight was your first start, and it seems like you didn't miss a beat. Is it fair to say that you feel like you belong at this level?
I really hope that's what people are saying, John. You know, the G League is not an easy road, and everyone's trying to make it to the NBA. So when you pass, you don't always get the ball back, man. But in that sense, I already prefer playing in the NBA for sure.
And I'm sure the showers are better too.
Oh, no doubt, John.
Now, you know more than most that people love to come out of the woodwork. Did you get any messages tonight after the game?
Yeah, my high school coach hit me up, my parents, my friends. I got like 200 texts to respond to, so I guess this is the life now, right? And I'm just gonna tell Rick to handle all of that. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.